Oh, we're so wrong. You've made your guesses of who would be my special guest today. It's no one. So today we're going to have a very lonely stream of me just sitting here with no pictures, with no style consultations, and no special topics. It's just going to be all of us hanging out, looking at me in my shorts. No, I'm just kidding. Come on over here, man. So today, guys, I am joined by the lovely RDJ.
Crunch coffee, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Look at this.
Specifically,
We gotta have Sylvester go more out of town, man.
Yeah,
great.
you know, I feel like I've already done more for this stream than he ever has.
This is incredible.
Yeah, well, it's the holiday season. I don't care what anybody says. So I got you your favorite, which is peppermint mocha from Starbucks. Bucks for the bros.
Yeah, man.
Put that on a t-shirt.
It's a good time. So yeah, guys, if you do not know, and if you were just joining us, and maybe you've never even seen this before, you're like, what the hell is going on? Welcome to Alliance Show. My name is Jack Malacco, and I'm joined today with the lovely RDJ.
What's up, man?
Usually
What's up, everybody?
My co-host is Sylvester Lewis, but he is out on vacation right now in Los Angeles, and so is Josh Lawson, and so is the founder of Beardbrand, Eric Banholt. So it's really it's kind of a skeleton crew today.
A little bit.
Yeah.
We'll make do.
So I don't want to say that's any insult to you at all. It's like, oh no one's here, so I got to get Artie.
I took it as an insult.
Oh, okay.
But
good. Okay.
yeah.
Well, it should make the stream nice and awkward.
Great.
But we also do have Justin behind the camera, but I'm not even going to make him try and show himself because that guy is working his butt off trying to get this stream going. There he is. All right.
Oh, thinks he's
nice.
so
Yeah,
great.
look at him. Thinks he's slick over there showing himself. Can you raise my audio, Justin, by the way?
Oh, cool. I'm Sylvester. Check it out.
There you go. Today you are Sylvester. You get that honorary badge. And don't forget to get that microphone nice and close to you so we can hear your beautiful mouth sounds. We've also got Randa in the back part of the studio today. She's going to be down in the comments, and she will also be the one helping us out. Is my microphone not plugged in all the way? It might not be. All right, there we go.
Wow, we suck at this, huh?
If it's not, I'll just talk really loud, and your microphone can pick up.
Yeah, we'll just get around it like an 80s rock band.
There we go.
And like
sit
both.
really close. So,
Yeah, we'll harmonize.
turn it up just a little bit more. There you go. That's nice and good.
Go.
Perfect. Now you can all hear me. Hello.
Uh-huh.
So, guys, we've got an interesting show for you today. So we're going to be doing our style consultations as always. You can see right up my shorts. That's always nice if you're watching. But, guys, if you're listening or watching for the first time.
Right down Main Street.
Yeah, there we go. I'm going to make the PG-13 stream.
Yeah.
If you guys are just joining us for the first time, we've got our giveaway going on down in the description. That is your chance to win one of three $50 gift cards to the Beardbrand website. All you got to do is follow all the instructions that are down there in the description, and we'll get you going at the end of the show. That's 45 minutes in, so at 3:45 Eastern Standard Time, we're going to start pulling some names. We've got 3 of them. But, guys, you got to stick around to the end of the show. If you're not here at the end, you cannot win, all right?
Yes.
Put that
Stick
on the
around.
shirt, too.
Yeah. That's a really
lots
long
of different
shirt.
shirts.
Just put
Yeah.
all the instructions front and back.
Perfect. We've actually got Josh in the comments.
Joshy boy.
That boy's down in downtown Austin, leaving us alone trying to get this stream working by
Working
ourselves.
or
It's
something.
one of those things, man, where it was like, I did not realize how integral he was to this stream until we're like, how does any of this work?
Yeah, I think I saw like 3 things light on fire.
Yeah.
And Justin was trying to figure it out. But
We
we're
lost
good.
our
I
lamp.
think we're okay now.
Yeah, one of these shirts lit on fire. It was bad. Oh, man. But, guys, we're going to get right into it today. We're going to go into the style consultations. We've got a few of them on the table for you already. I'm excited to see
Sweet.
how you handle this. So what's going to happen is Justin will put a picture of a guy who has sent his picture into us from the email style@beardbrand.com.
Sweet.
And he will, we will, describe what these guys look like for all you audio listeners, because we do make this a podcast after the fact. You know, on Wednesdays we put this up as a podcast. And then we'll take turns offering some style advice, okay?
Excellent. Cool.
Ready to roll?
I dig
All right.
it.
You
I'm
feeling
ready.
good, Justin? You feeling ready?
Let's do it.
Let's put you to the test, man. You've got us good, but let's test you, man. Let me just take a sip of this delicious peppermint mocha. Man, that's the thing, though. Everyone thinks I like the pumpkin spice latte, but I actually like the peppermint mocha.
Yeah, I'm a peppermint mocha guy.
Yeah, because I like Christmas more than
Any
Thanksgiving.
Christmas type of stuff, I'm in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the type where I'm already playing the music. And
Yep. Oh, my girlfriend's already getting ready to decorate the entire
we
house.
should have this as just like a Jack and Artie sing the hits, and like
This would be great.
We could just form a Christmas album.
I'm telling you, man, I'm ready to just mutiny this podcast and we'll just talk about Christmas for the entire hour. No giveaway. That's what I'm saying. Let's just go back to no
It's
giveaway.
Christmas time
Perfect.
in the city.
That's actually very nice.
Thank you.
All right. Who do we have on deck, Justin? Who is this?
This is David.
David. Okay. What's David's story? You're going to read this email to us?
Yeah.
All right, man. What's going on with David?
So says, here is a pic of my beard.
Okay, that is a
I
pic
like
of his beard.
almost everything, but I'm unsure on how to carry on with my mustache.
Okay.
I'm 25 years old and have been started growing again about
2.5 months
ago.
ago. That must be one of those European periods.
Only let it grow out once, then trim because of low maintenance.
Okay.
Have a nice day, guys.
Hey, you have a nice day too, David. I hope you're in the chat.
Thanks, David.
So he's wondering what he's going to do with his mustache. I'll go ahead and I'll describe David for you guys at home who are listening, and then Artie's going to take it on and do the style consultation.
Cool.
I like
Let's do it.
Those are some nice shoes, man.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, you actually wore pants today. I didn't.
I did wear pants, which might have been a mistake. It's still pretty warm out.
It's a little bit warm in here. All right.
Yeah.
So, David is a strapping young man of 25 years old. Very nice corporate beard style. Mustache is trimmed right along the lips at a sort of straight angle across. It doesn't look bad, though, and it never does look bad. But I think he's got it right above the lip. In terms of the hair, cropped on the sides and pretty natural on top. I can't tell if there's anything in this hairdo. It's very just a nice, normal style. Wearing a white t-shirt, looks like he's outside on perhaps a college campus. Maybe he's a grad student. Who knows?
Something like that, maybe.
All right. What do you think, Greg? Or I just saw the word Greg in the comments. I'm like, Greg, let me know your thoughts. All right. What do you think, Artie? What does David want to do? He's talking about his mustache specifically. That's what he wants to get out of it. And he's been growing for, I believe, 2.5 months.
If that's 2.5 months, this dude's got some serious.
Yeah, I was about to
growth.
say that myself.
I think he's actually got the type of head and face shape that can pull off just about anything.
I'd agree. Oops.
He could do something more pronounced with his mustache. It's clear that he can really grow great facial hair.
It looks like he's not letting it go to the
I think he could
extent.
actually kind of accentuate it a little more, keep the beard trimmed a little bit, keep it clean, and then you could even go for like a beard stash.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Even if like maybe for No Shave November, if he wants to try out, trimming down the sides and the beard,
Get it down a little
really
bit.
rocking either like a cop stash or like a really pronounced mustache and growing that out and seeing how he feels about it.
Change
and then
things
if
up
he's-
entirely.
Yeah, and then if
Yeah.
he's not crazy about it, he can always try again in December.
Okay. Go for that nice
But I
Christmas
think
beard.
it looks like he has the capabilities to really do whatever he wants.
I was going to say, yeah, this is a great beard for 2.5 months. I mean, look at
Yeah.
the density on that. I don't see a single patch in that sucker.
Right. It looks a little coarse. He might want to,
Maybe incorporate like a brush.
I was gonna say a brush, exfoliate a little bit.
Yeah.
But growth wise, he can pull off just about anything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think he can pull off just about whatever. I would grow the mustache a little more and maybe cut down the beard and kind of go beard stash style.
Okay.
I've been into that
I could
lately.
get behind that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for kind of a fold change up. Yeah, because not everyone comes in here thinking they're going to get that. They're
Right.
like, okay, we'll just do some maintenance here and there. No.
That's a problem for a lot of guys is that their mustache doesn't follow their beards. But this guy, David, can clearly grow just about anything. So I think you should rock it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, Chewy? We got Chewy in here today. He's one of our VIP CXB beers.
Hey, what's
how
up,
you
Chewy?
doing, man? All right. So, David, I hope that helps. If you are not watching right now, shame on you. Why don't you take work off to watch this? But other than that, style consultation complete.
Hey,
Nice, soft gong hit.
Oh, I get the gong today.
Yeah, you get
That's
the gong
exciting.
today. Not everyone gets to do
Sweet.
that. There's only a few select of us that get to do that. All right.
Preparation.
Let's get our second guy on deck, Justin, and we'll get him style consulted.
Cool.
All right, who do we have? We got my legs. That's what we got. We should have raised the camera up a little bit. There's a lot of leg in today's
There's
episode.
a lot of leg.
For
That's
those of
right.
you who are listening, count yourself lucky. All right, who do we have? Oh, let's bring it into that, and there we go. There he is. All right,
So
who is
our
he?
next dude is Sabar Akram.
All right, nice name.
Hi, name is Sab and I'm from London in the UK. I'm
Okie doke.
36 years old.
All
I
right.
buy and sell cars. Also, I'm a nightclub doorman.
So don't mess with Saab.
Yeah, I was
Don't
gonna
mess
say
with
he's
that,
a
dude.
Yeah.
Renaissance man over there, right?
Right.
I've been growing my beard for 3.5 months. It's never ever been this long.
Okay.
I use a beard shampoo and balm and oils in my beard.
Okay.
I have zero product in it in my picture.
Okay. So
Growing
it's
my
full
hair-
natural in the picture, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Growing my hair for 2 months. My hair has a natural curl.
Okay.
Beard is similar. I wear my hair up, like spike it with a clay on top and flat at the sides.
Okay.
And back since high school, my hairstyle is short back and sides number 1, and trim the top. Now, I was thinking of doing a 0.5 or a 1 fade on back and sides,
Okay.
and have my beard as a V shape.
Man, this guy came ready to roll.
Yeah,
I like this. He's breaking out
He's
the
giving
numbers.
us options, if anything.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I dig it. Okay.
Not sure what to do. It's annoying me so much right now. I do not want to shave it off and keep a 1 week stubble as I used to do. Help me, please. At Beardbrand.
Okay.
Thank you, and you all are doing an awesome job.
Oh,
Sounds like a plan, man.
thanks, Sab.
All right, man. So,
do
Artie,
what we
would you
can.
like to take the honor of describing our friend here? And
Yeah,
then
man,
I'll
for
get the
sure.
style consult. All right.
All right,
Let's rock and roll.
Sab here has got it a little bit shorter on the sides. He's got dark hair, a little bit wavy. He does have it a little bit spikier on top. Looks like a little bit of product, like a pomade or a styling balm. In terms of the mustache, he's got a little bit of a circle.
It's almost, yeah.
A
kind
little bit
of
of circle cheek line, a little bit heavier in the chin, and then a little bit thinner in the mustache, but not crazy thin or wispy.
No, it looks intentional, which is nice.
Yeah, he's looking to do, it sounds almost like a skin fade on the hair.
What he's thinking about doing?
Yeah, and then a longer V-shaped beard.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you thinking?
Man, I've got some thoughts on this one. So, he doesn't want to take the beard all the way down, and he's thinking about changing the hair up to kind of a skin fade variation. I think that's a good idea. I'm always, people clown on the skin fade. I think it's a
You're
good
big
look.
on the skin fades, yeah.
Although I won't get it personally. That's the funniest thing. I'm like the cobbler with no shoes, if that makes sense. I haven't been to the barber shop since June. That's wild. So anyway, for our friend here, my first thing that I would definitely make note of is I see that neck hair popping out just a little bit. I know that this is your natural beard and that you don't have anything in there to hold that hair down, but I think that this is a prime opportunity for you to take stock of what you've got down there, right? And I'm talking about your beard, not anywhere else, okay? So with those hairs that are getting a little bit wispy, I think that you should trim that in just a little bit. Give a little bit of a shape to that because there is a nice round shape to that. But if you let those hairs get wild, and especially because they're much heavier than the hair that you're seeing on your mustache and your chin, it's just going to continue to get a little bit more disproportional and a little bit more wild, which really doesn't seem like the type of look you're going for. As a guy who sells cars and a guy who works the front door, or a guy who works at a nightclub, I don't think that you want the full wild man look. I think you want something that's a little bit more corporate and a little bit more neat and tidy, right? So definitely take those, not necessarily the sides, but really in the bottom corner right there. Take that down just a little bit. I would put either a 6 or an 8 guard onto your clippers, or with your barber, you can have them do this. Have them go over the sides and the bottom, just to see where you can get it. And if you don't think that that's taken off enough, hey, drop down to the 6. Then maybe do the 4. I wouldn't drop down any farther than a 4, though, because once you get to that point, we learned in my video, we started taking off a little bit too much.
Getting a little hairy, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, that's when it got out of control, right?
Yeah.
So try that out. Go for that skin fade, man. See what that looks like, because that's going to look really nice in your hair. Now, one thing I'm going to say, though, when it comes to that skin fade, is do not go for a high taper. I would keep that thing low. I'm talking like the top of your ear, maybe down to your sideburn, right where it connects into your beard. You don't want this thing super, super dramatic. I'm not talking like Carlos Costa or even like an undercut style. You want it to be, that blurry fade, right?
Yeah, they call it fade for a reason.
Exactly. So you want that nice fade going on.
Skin, yeah.
Okay, so anything else to offer, Artie? I just
I think you're
myself
right.
into a
I
little hole.
think with his jobs, I think keeping it a little bit cleaner is a good idea. I mean, you guys, if you've seen my videos, I like a good clean beard, but I think for what he does, working the door, selling cars, I think he can go a little bit longer, but I would keep it nice and neat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Almost, longer than what you have now, but
yeah,
in that same idea of keeping it really tight. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, right on.
Cool. Ready?
You ready to? I almost said bong it. That's a different stream.
Bong it, bro.
Let's gong it, dude. All right.
Beardbrand bongs.
Let's bring it on to. Are we? No, 2:20. Okay, sweet. We still got more more time.
Perfect.
All right, let's get on to our next one. I
do
thought
it.
we were already at 3:30. All right. Who is this gentleman right here?
This is Adam Robbins. He is a 43-year-old therapist. 2 months of growth with buzzed hair.
Okie doke.
Why beard would suit my face and what color? Or what beard color? Natural or sharp edges?
Okay.
So I guess he's asking what beard would suit his face. And
So what
beard
kind of
color.
style? Yeah, what kind of style he's looking
Okay.
for?
He's looking for what goes with the salt and pepper too.
Okay, so I will describe our friend. Say his name one more time.
Adam Robbins.
Adam Robbins. Okay, so Adam is a strapping young man of 43 years old. Oval to almost round with a slight spattering of rectangular face shape in there. Rectangular glasses, correct me if I'm wrong, that's rectangular frames, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, rectangular frame glasses. and a really nice corporate beard. It's salt and pepper look. I can't really tell what the pepper is. It's almost more of a brown than a pure black, but as we go down the beard towards the chin growth, it almost turns to a pure white, which is really nice. But it trimmed up really nice to a corporate style. Really suits the side.
In terms of growth, I like that length.
Yeah.
I would maybe square off the cheeks a little bit to kind of...
The cheek lines or the cheeks themselves?
The cheek lines. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I would maybe square off the cheek lines a tiny bit.
Kind of more what you have.
Yeah, just to kind of... I think that looks good on an oval face shape because it kind of...
It contrasts with the shape.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it goes away from kind of the oval and the round...
Kind of in the way that
face.
it's got the glasses that are more square.
Exactly. You know, if you want to have a round or oblong face, you're going to want to do rectangular glasses. I think it's beard and cheek lines. So I would maybe just square off those cheek lines. And other than that, I really dig that kind of subtle
Yeah, I like the way
handlebar.
he's wearing it. This is really good. I mean, this is one of those cases where, you know, someone will send in thinking that they need to change, but realistically, kind of got his style down. I like it.
I still think he looks like David Cross from Arrested Development.
A little bit. He does have a little touch of David Cross in there.
I see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Adam was his name?
Adam,
Yeah, Adam, honestly, man, I'll keep on doing what you're doing. I dig it. Bald and bearded for life. That's my style, so I like it, man.
Good
I dig
choice,
it.
man. All right. I'm going to gong him.
Gong
Ready?
him.
All right, Adam. Gonged.
Good one.
All right. And on to numero 4. Who do we have on deck next,
This
Justin?
coffee way too fast.
I know. I don't think I drank mine fast enough. It's getting a little cold on me, which is weird because I'm hot, but my coffee's now cold, so that's not helping.
It's all that body heat in here.
Man, now this guy looks familiar to me.
So this is Niels Kingsman's.
That's a cool name.
Or Kingman's.
Oh.
Dear Beardbrand, my name is Niels, and I am...
Brought it back. All right, everyone needs to jump off the internet here at the office.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cold like Jack's chin.
Thickness and fullness growing in a little bit more. But yeah, what are you thinking for Niels?
So, man, for Niels, I would say he's got a lot of potential here. So he's 20 years old, and he's already got some significant growth there, mostly concentrated in the circle beard area, right? We see a good mustache in there, kind of a Jon Snow kind of beard we can see forming. And then he's hairline, but he's wearing it pretty well. So it's a guy that has a pretty similar hairline where the temples are pretty high, but the front comes forward in sort of a Widow Peaks fashion. I think he's doing well. If you want a suggestion, though, I learned this from my own personal experience, is wear it kind of forward as if I'm kind of doing today, or wear it shorter, especially in that peak of the widow's peak, right? That's where you're going to highlight the, if you let it grow long, that's going to highlight the highness of the hairline, right? So if you bring it shorter, you get away with it a little bit more.
Right.
Now, in terms of the beard, it seems like we're getting someone breaking into our office, which is a little bit weird. That was kind of odd. In terms of the beard, I would just let that keep growing, man. You got some... Oh, there goes the table.
Nice.
Oh, look who came crawling back. Is that Josh Lawson I see
you
coming through the
imagine?
door? We fired him, and he came back. All right, anyway, sorry, I'll continue. This might be our most chaotic... Oh, no, it's Trey. Never mind. I saw the tattoo on the arm. I thought it was Josh. All right, anyway. So, Neil, I am so sorry that I keep getting distracted on your thing. In terms of the beard, let that keep growing, man. You've got plenty of time for this thing to keep on getting to where it's going to be. At 20 years old, man, it's really not that big of a deal right now. Just give it some time. Continue living your happiest and healthiest life. You know, get plenty of sleep, get plenty of water every day. Stay away from all those bad drugs that, you know, the DARE program told you not to get a part of. And, man, just... continue to keep that skin healthy. That's one of the biggest things is, you know, when I was your age, man, I wasn't using any products in my beard. And anything that I was using, I was just, you know, I was kind of careless about it. Once I started investing in myself and really doing it, even right now, I'm using beard oil at this length that I have right now.
Me too. Yeah,
so
mine's pretty
continue
short.
to
I'm
just
using
do that,
beard oil.
man. I think you definitely are doing what you need to do. All right. And I really apologize if we're still frozen, but, you know, we're just going to keep going. All right.
Still frozen? Or are we good?
I don't know. I'm just going to...
Looks like we're good.
I think
All
we're
right,
good.
perfect.
I'm just going to keep going, man.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm just going to scream into the void at this point.
So we have time for one last submission.
We have
Okay.
one more? All right.
Cool. Sweet. Who we got?
Oh, it's Neil's again. Oh,
Joshy.
the bastard who screwed up our stream. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, we'll just pummel him when he gets back.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to make fun of him when he gets back here. So the reason we actually brought up Josh into this, Jack said F it. Anyway, so the reason we put Josh as the last picture on here, or rather he put himself as the last picture before he left and ruined the stream, is because Josh, when he puts up his videos, everyone's like, Josh, my man, you may have long hair, but you're going bald. So that kind of leads us into today's special topic. Justin, can we roll us back into the big picture now? There we are. Oh, I like how
I don't think he's going bald, but if
I don't think he's going to. Yeah, you know what?
Whatever.
Who are we to disagree? I was about to say no, but now I'm feeling kind of angry that he ruined our stream. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
Screw
right.
that. No, I'm just kidding. But guys, no, today's special topic is going bald, dealing with baldness, and guys' journeys and experiences with baldness. Because at some point, whether you can have the best genetics in the world, we're all going to experience some form of hair loss.
Yeah, something. It's 85% of guys.
Exactly. And I don't think there's anyone who could speak to it better than you here, Artie. I mean, maybe
pretty
Sylvester,
much.
but man, you want to take that hat off real quick? There we go.
Yeah. Since I was 16, 17, started going bald.
So I really wanted to talk to you a little bit about that.
man.
Whatever you're not comfortable with talking about, we can always stop. But
put myself out there to the world. I'm comfortable with anything. I made that video, what was that, like 2 months ago?
Something like that. And I really enjoyed that video. So it's one of those things where I'm curious because I don't know what that's like. I mean, I do have a high hairline. Oh, Justin, can we go back? There we go. I do have a high hairline right there where you can see it really is kind of that Jack Nicholson style where it kind of comes up and back.
Jack Nicholson, The Shining type of deal.
Exactly. And that's the one reason I kind of don't like having my hair long is I kind of just feel like Jack from The Shining, and I'm
It's
like,
an easy Halloween costume.
Yeah, I probably could have been that. I chose to be Patrick Bateman, but that didn't work out so well.
You weren't My Little Pony?
No, I was not. That was my backup from my backup.
That was my suggestion.
Yeah. Well, next time. Anyway, so I don't know. Just kind of walk me through that process. Like, what goes through your mind at that time? I mean, I so few words. I mean, in a general sense.
I mean, it's nothing that you want to, admit or. It sucks to start.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can
especially
imagine.
when I was, younger, it was really, really tough.
Sure.
And after I made that video, a lot of guys reached out to me and were like, "Oh, I'm 16. I'm going through this."
That's what I saw. Yeah.
And believe me, that is like not one of the worst things that can happen, but it stinks at that age.
It's tough because that's such a pivotal part of your life when so many people put so much, not clout, but weight on their appearance.
Yeah,
especially as a
and
teenager.
it's tough at any age, but
especially when it's young, though.
especially when it's young,
Yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely.
But I think anytime something like that happens, there's gonna be kind of that grieving period, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
But it's really just about getting over that and realizing, like, okay, how bad is this really? What can I do about it? What can I do to stay confident and keep my confidence up?
Yeah.
And you got to just embrace it. You got to start looking at, hairstyles that you can rock.
Yeah.
Accentuating it with different things. Like you can start wearing hats.
Yeah, like Sylvester does all the time. He wears plenty of
You
really
would
cool
never
hats.
know. Exactly. And that's with me.
And I
like
feel
once in a
like
while,
yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
I don't like how I'm looking today. I'll throw a hat on.
Man, that Beardbrand hat was looking pretty sweet on you. And guys, keep your eye out because that thing is coming.
Coming after
Soon.
a certain holiday in a certain month that is this month, where people do a lot of online shopping.
Yes.
It could be coming out that particular day.
So keep your eye on that newsletter, guys.
Yeah. It's awesome. This hat is the best. It's
But it looks good on
it's
you.
big man certified too. They literally used me as the model for this hat.
Yep.
And
looks good.
if my big ass head can fit in this thing, trust me, it's
It fits
awesome.
on my tiny little head.
There you go. Perfect.
But anyway, we're
Right.
getting off topic. So yeah, there are things you can do like wearing hats, and
Yeah.
like finding those shorter hairstyles, and it's one of those things where how did it kind of come about? Did you find that it was starting with like a high hairline that eventually receded to a point, and then you kind of got the horseshoe situation going on?
Yeah. When I was young, like real young, like 5, 6, I had kind of the widow's peak style, and right around 15, 16, I started to notice the alleys start creeping back a little bit more.
Yeah.
The hair genetics in my family are terrible. My grandfather was super bald like me.
Oh,
my
really?
dad's starting to lose it. My uncle. So, yeah, genetics were never on my side.
They weren't. Okay.
Yeah, so I started noticing it pretty early on. With
And
the
was
hairline.
that something you just kind of came to terms with at a certain point?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were Italian, so the hair kind of just migrates everywhere else.
Yeah, I was going to say,
instead of
maybe
up
as well.
top.
Hey, now we got 2 Italians on the podcast. How about that?
Paisan.
Hey, easy. Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, I started noticing in my hairline that started really creeping back.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, I mean, I know I'm kind of a rare case, but I had always buzzed my head with either a 1 or a 0 and gone really short with it anyways, so
Yeah.
I kind of just leaned into that.
So it
and
wasn't
started
really
doing it.
that big of a transformation at that point?
No.
Okay.
It was always kind of short as it was.
All right.
So I was about 16, 17, and I thought, whatever, and I just started shaving my head down to the skin.
What age was that at?
17, 18.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty soon after.
So you full on embraced it at that
Oh,
point?
yeah, definitely. And it wasn't as pronounced as it is now. I mean, you can kind of see it.
I can
in my
see
head.
where the hair would come
Exactly.
in, but
yeah. Well, my hair is.
thing and then it becomes a habit.
Really?
Maybe if I do that, I'll get to that point. But man, I think that's badass though that you embraced it that young.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of guys they struggle with that and they don't accept it to a point, or they don't they reach immediately for the Rogaine or something like that, which is not necessarily a bad thing at all. I mean, that works for plenty of people. But
Yeah.
I've got hella respect for guys that do what
Just
you
lean
do.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going to do stuff like that, like a Rogaine or for Hims or whatever it is, just make sure you're doing the research. is what I would
Exactly,
say,
and I'm
'cause
not.
it's kinda-
I wouldn't badmouth any of those things.
Oh, of course.
I know people that personally
myself
use it.
either.
And
I
it
know
works.
people who. I mean, Eric
uses Rogaine.
Eric uses Rogaine. Works
Yeah.
great for him.
Yeah, exactly.
But some other people, it's not gonna. And
Sure.
just make sure that you're doing the research on that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But yeah, I think it's my biggest takeaway from my own personal experiences is I know it's easier said than done, but
Yeah.
just stay confident, man. It's just
Yeah.
hair. It's just
Yeah.
really what difference is it gonna make with
Exactly, man.
if you shave your head or if you're
It's like jumping into cold water. It's gonna
yeah,
suck
if
for a
you
few
got
seconds.
Fabio hair like Jack, or if you got,
I'm telling you, man,
nothing.
the only reason I've got this is because I can't get this damn thing on camera. I have fought tooth and you know what? I'm even gonna
I'll
put it
give
out
you a
there.
buzz cut.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Throw
at this
that on
point,
camera.
yeah, we got
Yeah.
a barber chair over there. We'll just buzz my hair right
Let's
now.
do it. Turn the camera around.
Yeah, exactly. We'll make a really fun stream. Hopefully, it doesn't lag. Oh man, but no, it's I don't know.
How about them Astros? How about them Red Sox?
Yeah,
snake my beard. Sorry.
Everyone's just having
Great
fun in the comments
season
now.
but we're world champions.
What
It's
is
great.
this chat room right now? This is just becoming like everyone's talking about Westworld. People are talking about snake oil. I don't know. It's just getting interesting. But man, it's even one of those things where I know I have longish hair right now, but even myself to an extent feels that pressure or that weight of having a high hairline.
Yeah.
And I did kind of hide it today unintentionally. It just kind of happened. But it wasn't really until I started working at Beardbrand that I was like, oh God, do I have a widow's peak?
Really?
Do I have a really high hairline? Because I didn't notice until I edited haircut videos all day. I was like, oh, so that's what a hairline is supposed to look like. I never paid attention to that. I didn't even know what a fade was when I came in here. But it's
blissfully
yeah.
ignorant.
And then it wasn't until I started talking to barbers. One day a barber pulled me aside, or not pulled me aside. I was like in his chair, and I went, "What can I do to make this not, be the focal point of my hairline?" He's like, "Well, you got to go shorter, and you've got to cut that front part a little bit shorter." So there's like one or two ways. One way you can go kind of where I did and kind of hide it with the long hair, and wear a little bit forward. Jake Paul or Logan Paul on YouTube does that. He does it a little bit more than I do, all the way across the forehead and all that. And, you can say what you want about it.
You know what else he does is films dead people.
Yeah, he does do that. So I'm not, super keen on that. But we're not here to start YouTube drama more so than we already do. Who else can we pick on?
Let's start a beef with Jake Paul.
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine? That would be the weirdest feud on YouTube. An
Jack
educational
Malaco
channel.
versus Logan Paul.
Yeah, it'd be like an educational channel versus a vlogging channel. It'd be very weird. Anyway, But so you can wear it like him, where you just kind of hide it, or you can kind of do what I do, where I kind of wear it to the side and wear it kind of longer, or you can go with what I think is the easier solution, it's just cutting it shorter.
Yeah, slob it off.
And yeah, exactly. Mahesh talks about that in one of his videos. You know, you go for the crop, then maybe you do the fringe, where you kind of hide it a little bit with the Caesar haircut, and then, you know, you slowly pull back until you're ready to go for the full baldness. Yeah. And it's a good style, man. I do enjoy that style. It looks really good on you, because you know what works really well when you do the bald style is you can rock a massive beard.
That's the thing. I had it real long this summer.
It was looking good.
And
not to say it doesn't look good now.
Oh, I know. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm debating bringing it back for the winter. The other thing is, it doesn't get that cold down here in Austin,
No, it really
Texas.
doesn't.
So...
Well, you do a thing like you get ready, and then Austin pulls a sneaky on you, and it's 86 degrees today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I might grow it back. This is a little shorter than I usually like to have it. I like to get full coverage for the most part, but I don't know. Maybe I'll bring it back. We'll see.
It's a good look, though. I think, you know what, man.
But it is true. I think that's, not to cut you off
No,
there,
absolutely.
But yeah, I think the bald and bearded look is awesome. I think it's one of the best things about not having hair is you can do just about anything.
And it tends to work a little bit better in terms of like
for sure.
your genetics.
Because it literally
it
gives you like a clean slate. Or, you know, it gives you just kind of that plain thing to work with.
Level playing field where you're just like, all right, here we go. This is going to be the thing on my face.
My girlfriend says no need for Artie to have a mountain man beard.
Yeah. This is awesome. Justin, you got that on Top Chat, by the way. So these are not the most recent comments. There we go. What was I going to say? No, I'm going to let you know a little secret, man. I think I've not really well-kept secret, but if I could, I would rock that in a heartbeat. I would shave my head. I wanted to shave my head.
I think you can pull off a buzz cut.
So bad. I've never had a buzz cut in my entire life. I've always wanted to do one, and I've always wanted to do the bald head beard look, or at least the shaved head beard look, or at least the buzz cut.
You can always try it, or give it a couple of years, and then
then it actually happens. I'm like, oh god.
That's what I mean. It's like
the
if
new
your
normal.
hairline keeps on going the way it's going, then you can always try it again.
Oh my gosh, everyone's like, Jack is growing the mullet out. Guys, I'm not going to grow a mullet. I saw what happens when people grow mullets.
We should have me grow the mullet would be the best way to go.
We should shave off Eric's mullet in such a way that we can just put it on top of you and then see what happens. With a completely different head shape.
Getting a mullet.
Yeah.
What's that? Everyone in the office is going to grow a mullet.
Even the ladies.
Yeah, everyone's going to have a mullet from now on. We're all growing mullets.
And Lindsay's baby's going to have a mullet when it comes out.
We're going to burn down the YouTube channel by everyone getting mullets and only making videos about mullets. This is one of the most off the rails shows we've ever done.
For me is nothing gets accomplished and everything goes off topic.
No, I'm
sorry, everybody.
This is great. I'm telling you, man, we got to get more people in this thing. This is incredible.
Awesome.
I'm just because you know what happened was when we released that video and I saw those dislikes just fire off. I was like, oh, I want to do something more.
But you know what's funny is I think Eric pulls it off.
I think it looks good. So here's the deal: when it comes to the mullet, I think everyone saw that title, the mullet is back, and here's why.
Yeah.
And then they saw Eric like coming out of the gate, just like saying the mullet's great. They didn't really watch the video. They're like, this is bullshit. I'm not going to do this.
I didn't give him a chance either. It's like, look at him, and he looks okay.
No, it's not bad. But, it's like a variation of the mullet.
Eric is the master of the YouTube get people mad, but also make people loving him.
Oh, yeah. No,
he's
Eric
really like a master of it.
Yeah, Eric really is like the mastermind behind like all of the titles on our thing. Like I'll come into a meeting, like pitch like 3 or 4 titles, and he's like, why don't we call it this? I'm like, there we go.
Yeah, that works.
That's it. He knows how to do this stuff. So I just thought it was kind of hysterical watching it. Like I know that probably had to hurt a little bit, like seeing all the dislikes. And I mean, it really was one of our most disliked things. But at the same time, you can almost kind of wear that as a badge of honor. Like, man, it was so divisive because it is literally 50-50 on those likes and dislikes.
They're still paying attention.
Yeah, I like how we've gone completely off of going bald. Now we're just talking about mullets, but you know what? That's what we do on this stream, man. It's all good, but I don't think the mullet is back in the way that people think it is.
It takes a certain dude to pull it off.
Yeah,
like European soccer players and Eric.
A lot of athletes actually rock mullets. One of the dudes on was it either the Patriots or the Colts was rocking a mullet.
Julian Edelman was doing it.
Edelman did have one
Patriots,
for a little bit,
but only like I think just in the off season.
Yeah,
and then he.
It reminds me of when the golfers would grow like those big gnarly mustaches for like one tournament.
Yeah,
and then people would start like charities to stop them from growing the mustaches.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we need to do with me. I need to grow something really funky and just have people like throw money at me to stop it. Maybe I'll do that with the mullet. I'll just
Jack,
grow a
don't
mullet.
Start panhandling on the live stream.
Guys, I have
Not
2
what
cats I
we're
need to
about.
take care of. Oh my gosh. I'm going to watch this back and go like, what the hell? What was I thinking? Anyway,
No.
guys, we've gotten to the point in the stream where it's gotten really weird. So we're going to switch it on gears over to the questions and answers at this
fun.
point.
Cool.
So guys, if you have some questions now, lay them on us, and we're going to start drawing some names for the live stream winners. Randa is going to be doing the live stream winners, so she's going to yell from across the studio, and I'll just say into the microphone who won. She's also going to... Are you going to tag them in the chat?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. So the way this works, guys, is she's going to put you guys in the chat. If you guys are here, please respond. I know there might be a delay or a freeze or just whatever. Please just overcome all logic and reality. Just please respond, and we'll get it going. Oh, Greg Brzezinski's in here. Now it's a party.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing, Greg?
Hey,
All right,
Greg.
Randa, who's our first winner?
First winner is Soul for Real.
Soul for Real?
Like the boy band that sang Candy Rain back in the 90s?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you guys aren't going to get that reference. You're too young.
I'm 23.
Everybody Google Soul for Real,
All
Candy
right.
Rain.
So, Randa, will you keep an eye on the
Jam.
comments and see if Soul for Real is here? With that being said, I mean, we should start answering some questions at this
Yeah.
point. I don't think anyone's even posted a single... Oh, here's one. Juggernaut Strength asks, thoughts on hair transplants, consequences, or anything? So we can actually make this a 2-part.
Yep.
Let me speak to a more unconventional one, but let me hear your thoughts on hair transplants. Because that's a more conventional thing.
Yeah, I
Like
mean...
Bosley or whatever.
Not for me. I think a lot of the times, unless you're spending like a ton of money on it, it's not going to look as natural, and you're probably going to be able to tell if you do it.
Yeah.
But it's certainly a way for guys to regain that confidence about having a full head of hair.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
never,
not your deal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
never
you wouldn't
my
personally
thing.
do it?
Yeah.
So here's what I wanted to speak to. Beard transplants. Have you heard of this?
I have.
This
Yeah.
You know what? No, it's not even something I'm like bummed to admit, but I was like 17 years old and I saw that I had patches and I'm like, okay, it's time to look into a beard transplant.
Do you really?
I legitimately looked into one and I'm like, I wonder how this works. And I was like, I wonder if my insurance for my parents would pay for this. And I legitimately looked into it. And I saw it on another YouTube channel, Good Mythical Morning. I saw that they did a special and I was like, oh, this is a thing. I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And here, granted, guys, if you want to get a beard transplant, get a beard transplant. It's all, it's all what you want to do.
Sure.
I'm not going to sit here and go like, no, you can't do this and you can't do this. Mm-hmm. But it's sort of how you feel about the hair transplant. Like, I personally wouldn't do it because I'm in a different headspace than I was when I was 17 years old. I mean, I know I'm only 23, but it's like, if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to like force my body to do something it's not going to do. It's not like working out where it's like, okay, I got muscles now, but that's like something a human body can actually do.
Right.
The transplant is something that we kind of came up with, right? It's not like, okay, we learned how to work out.
Mm-hmm.
It always just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And if you can't grow the full natural mountain man beard or the beard that you want to grow, right, I would say find the style or even the hairstyle that works with what you have.
Yeah.
Whether that be shaving the head like you do, Artie, or whether you do, like the Van Dyke style or just the mustache or just the goatee or whatever. Maybe you just don't grow a beard.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in the cards for everyone, man. So at the end of the day, I think it's just about accepting what you've got,
and like we always say, I mean, it's easier said than done, but
Absolutely,
grand scheme of things, if you can only do stubble, do stubble. If you can do a
Yeah,
huge beard
absolutely.
and want to do that, do a huge beard. But stay confident. Just confidence is what's gonna make you more attractive and be a
absolutely.
better person in general. It's not gonna be literally what's on your face. So
Mm-hmm.
just rock what you got.
Yeah, exactly, man. I'm sorry to interrupt this, but did Soul for sale or
Soul for real.
Soul for real? Soul for sale? Were they in the chat, Randa? Did you see?
Yeah. I love
I'll
it.
move on.
Oh yeah, let's grab our second. Let's just do winner number 2 and
That's
give
why
Soul
you
a
gotta
little bit
stick
more time.
around.
And then I actually have something I want to talk about because it is a question and I can phrase it like a question.
Okay.
Okay. We're just gonna have fun. We're having fun. We're gonna go
like
for
this.
2 hours. We're gonna go till
Yeah.
that camera dies. I'm out of here at
Just
3:30. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Man. Okay. So who is our second winner?
Second winner is Evan F.
Evan F. Hey, I know Evan F.
All right.
Evan F. I definitely know that Evan F. is in this chat. So you want to gong him?
Evan Effens.
Yeah, Evan F. And so we're just gonna make them all early new metal bands. All right.
A little tinny there.
Let's make sure Evan F. is in here. But I wanted to ask you a question, and I have seen some people asking this question, but I'm going to phrase it in a way that we
There
can
he
answer
is.
it.
Evan's
There he
in there.
is. All right. So we did gong him for sure.
Congrats, Evan.
All right. Congrats, Evan. F. I wonder what the F stands for. Anyway, what do you think of Greg's beard shave, by the way?
I dig it, man. I think.
We're talking about Greg Brzezinski, by the way.
Yeah, I like it because it's what he wanted to do.
I like
You know
that,
what I mean?
yeah.
He didn't listen to everybody say, no, don't shave it off. You know, this is what defines you. Because it's not.
No.
And he's still, like, it's almost unfair how handsome Greg is.
I was going to
You know
say.
what I mean? Like,
when he shaved it off, I was like, damn it.
Yeah, because he looks amazing with the beard. Like, that guy is, like, total beard goals for everybody.
Absolutely.
And then he shaves it and he looks amazing. So, I mean, I dig it. And he can probably grow it back like that. So, I mean...
It's already coming really fast.
Yeah,
back,
exactly.
Yeah.
He already has, like, my length. So, yeah, man, I like it. He looks awesome.
Yeah, we're doing a 1 week update. I mean, he's going to kind of do like a miniature year series kind of thing. I think it was... I literally just edited this video today. It was like 60 days, I think he said he's going to do it for, and we'll do like weekly ones with him. But man, it looks great as it's already coming back. I think he rocks that 5 o'clock shadow really well.
Yeah,
and what's wild is he really does have patches. I didn't know that.
He does a little bit.
I know he said that the entire time. It's literally like he has the circle beard, and then he's got like 2 things on his side. There's like nothing right here.
Yeah.
I kind of have that right there, and you don't. Your beard's like completely covered your face.
I got a couple of...
Just barely right there.
little bit in my lips, but that's it.
I was going to say, if you had the mustache draw a little bit more, you'd never see that. Same
pretty much.
with Greg. So... I think it's one of those things like people were on him for a while, like saying like, "Oh, you ruined your face," and the same exact thing happened when I did it to a very small extent, you know, because Greg's got a lot more clout in the beard world than I do. But I don't know, man. I think it's one of those things where it's like, let a man do what he wants to do. Like if he wants to shave off his beard, yes, the channel's called Beardbrand, but that's not necessarily what we're going for here, man. We're trying to teach people you can be comfortable with your body and you can do what you want to do.
As we always say, we're inspiring confidence through men's grooming.
Exactly.
And that's true. You know,
it's not like Greg just said shaving's like, I'm not going to do anything anymore.
Right, exactly. It's up. Sorry, Greg's fired. You're not doing videos
exactly.
for us anymore. No, the guy's got movie star good looks. He should be able to do whatever he wants.
And he's growing it back, man. And I think that's what's actually more interesting is it's not necessarily like you see Caesar, you know, sitting on his throne, and he's like, okay, there's Caesar, whatever. I would like to see the story of how Caesar got to that throne, right? And I'm not just saying like they handed him the scroll and went, okay, you're emperor now or whatever. I want to see Greg's beard grow because I've never gotten the chance to see someone with such a cool beard grow it before, at least to the length that he's going to go. So this is going to be an interesting little series. I'm going to probably do like a very small one too.
Now you've got me thinking about Caesar as like an awkward teenager, like
just growing up with his
awkwardly like flirting with girls, be like, "No, I'm gonna be emperor someday."
I'm gonna be
Shut
emperor.
up, idiot!
You're dumb. Your name's Caesar. I don't think his name actually was. Yeah, whatever, Julius. Nerd.
He's getting stuffed in a
just stuffed in lockers,
stuffed
like
in a marble locker.
marble pillars, thrown into the pit with the lions. Have fun, nerd. We're just off the rails
Lord.
today.
Anyways, okay.
I wish
get
it
back
wasn't
to
Buffering
questions.
so much because this might be one of my favorite podcasts we've
Right.
ever done.
This is
Randa, who
fun.
do we have as our third winner, by the way? And did Soul for Sale or Soul for Garage Sale ever end up showing up?
Garage sale said nothing.
Okay. All right. What was his actual name?
So for
Soul.
real.
Sulfur?
Soul for real.
Soul for real. Okay.
Soul
was
for
not
real?
here in time. I apologize. I did not see them. So why don't we call someone else in their
So
place?
giveaway number 2 is going to be Brian Haywood.
Hey,
Hey,
Mr. Brian. Haywood.
Brian.
Everyone's favorite teacher.
Brian's a great dude.
Yeah, he really is super sweet. He's actually part of the Alliance.
Yes, he is.
And by the way, wow, we forgot to plug the Alliance today.
Oops.
Down in the description, guys, we're just having fun, whatever. Down in the description, there is the link to check out Alliance. If you guys are wondering why we call this show Alliance Show, it is because we actually have a private community where you guys can be a part of something really cool. Plenty of like-minded people are in there. It does cost $30, but hang on, I didn't lose you. That $30 can be used on the Beardbrand website. You're only going to get 30 credits, and those can be put towards everything on the Beardbrand website. So it's literally like, okay, if you spend $30 on beard oil or whatever a month, it's
Might
free.
as well.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So it really turns out to be free.
And then you get to hang with us.
Yeah, exactly.
But
We're in
no,
there.
it's an amazing place. I
really
mean,
is fun.
I've got to learn so many different things about finances, relationships,
Yeah.
travel, sports, grooming, cars.
really is. A great time.
I'm a member of a lot of different forums, but there's just something about this where it's truly like that sense of community. Like I genuinely feel like I'm making friends and like building
You know what it is?
a network
Yeah.
in there. You
It's
know what I
almost
mean?
like, have you ever used Reddit before?
Yeah.
So it felt similar to Reddit, but then it's like that inhibition of the anonymity of Reddit just gets wiped away, and it's like, oh my god, these are actually real people.
Yeah.
And that's what was so cool is like everyone's actually putting a lot of effort into all these posts that they're doing, and it's really cool to interact with people.
Yeah, and not to get too like philosophical, but
No,
it's
no, it's
literally
fine.
like, you know, you see like no matter what's going on in the world,
Yeah.
politics, whatever, like there's genuinely good people, and we're all
Yep.
just kind of hanging out and being there for each other.
Yeah,
Like somebody
exactly.
posted about, you know, losing a loved one, and guys like genuinely cared. It wasn't just like, oh,
yeah.
thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
It was like those guys would have dropped anything and
That
you
was
know,
a
done
really-
something for him. It's incredible to see. and
There's
it's
some
something
really
I've
good
never
stuff in
been
there.
a part of, and it's amazing. Yeah.
So if you guys want to check that out, there's a little bit more information down in the description of this video. Check it out after the stream. See what you like. You know, maybe give it a shot. It is an application-based thing, and Sylvester, who typically co-hosts this with me, he's the one who's running it. So you guys can chat with him, and we'll get you going, all right? So why don't we do one more winner, and then we'll answer some more questions, maybe bullshit a little bit more, and then we'll get out of here, man.
All right.
I have no
I'm
idea
having
how much
fun.
Yeah,
I'll
this
stay
is-
here all day.
Yeah, this is
You
fun.
guys can watch
Like
me
I
eat dinner
said,
later. It'll be fine.
The only thing I wish is like I wish, you know, if the camera turns off, we lose the whole thing. So that's the only bummer. So
Well, you know.
yeah. All right.
now
So let's see. I wonder if they're chatting away without knowing we can't hear them because of the buffer. Be patient, guys. It'll come. Good things come to those who wait. All right. Who's our third winner, Randall?
Sorry.
Third fun.
winner is Polyrogue Games.
Oh, hey, Taha. Well, that's his actual name.
Oh, okay.
Polyrogue
Polyrogue
Games.
Games.
Yeah, Polyrogue Games. That is Taha. We've given him a style consultation in the past.
Oh, very cool. Awesome.
Nice kid. I think he's 21. Josh, do something.
Nice.
Josh isn't here, guys. Josh can't save you. So Polyrogue Games, you are the winner. Let's make sure he's in here first of all, and then I don't know, man. Let's just feel it out. We got 5 minutes left.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then we'll answer some more
Yeah,
questions.
we'll wait on him. But yeah, you want to take a couple questions? While
Yeah,
we're waiting?
yeah. I know everyone's freaking out because the chat. So I'm telling you, man, I installed all those lights last time, and that just ruined the internet over in the
Really?
studio. Yeah. So we've been having a lot
Yep.
of problems. People are actually asking where Josh is. He's over at I think it's like a conference right now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
doing some
he's only at a
networking
conference
and-
downtown.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
so-
literally, we could probably yell and he could hear us. But
Yeah, he was watching the beginning of the stream. Oh, it died. All right, so
losing it.
yeah, it's just our voices now. Spooky. We're not gonna lose it. We're just
Oh.
losing the video.
All right.
So we'll give Polyrogue Games his thing, and then
Yep.
we'll get out of here. So thank you guys for joining us. I am the disembodied voice of Jack Malacco. To my incorporeal left, your incorporeal
Is that
right.
what it's called?
I think that's the word. Is
All right.
Artie J. Behind the computer, freaking out right now, is Justin. The one manning the chat is Randa. And guys, we really appreciate you joining us. Sorry, this was kind of a weird one. Hopefully you guys can check
blame
us
me.
out.
I think I cursed everything.
Yeah,
So.
you know what, Artie? I had fun today.
It was my fault. I had a blast.
That was
man.
fun.
I'd love to do
You
this
know
again.
what? I don't even care that we lost the battery at the end. I just had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, you want to gong us out, and then we'll end this here.
All right, let's do
All
it.
right. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
guys.
All right. You want to hit